Good evening, Hyperspinners. Today we're going to be talking about PC light gun games like House of the Dead, so get ready. Alright guys, so we are going to talk through how to set up House of the Dead games for PC. So what you'll do is you'll go to your rocket launcher settings, so under PC Games, under Modules, PC Launcher, you're going to click on the Edit Global Settings, and here is how I set that up. So I'm going to scroll down to the House of the Dead. And the first things to look at here is I'm going to launch this game here, and we're just going to look at the settings. We're going to go to Controller, and this is the setup for your light guns essentially. You're going to have one button 1, one button 2 for reload, and then player 2 is going to be up, down, left, right, and then shoot and reload. So I'm going to go ahead and close that out. So that's all there is to it on this first one, and it's a single player game, but you can use both light guns in that manner. There's no pre or post launch tasks here, so we're going to move on, and then we're at House of the Dead 2. You're going to path that to your game, and then your pre and post, what you're going to do is there is a application called Troubleshooter, and you will path that as your pre-launch, and then your post-launch is going to be this close Troubleshooter XE. And what I'll do is I'll include both of these in the FTP. I'll follow the same path. So you'll be able to find it. It will be an auto hotkey, so you will have to convert it using the auto hotkey to XE application. All you've got to do is just take the auto hotkey that I provide, and then basically put in the path of where you want your XE to be, which would be here. And then you would hit convert, and it would create that XE for you. So enjoy that. I will include this auto hotkey converter as well under my zips tools folder, so on the FTP. And what we'll do here is we've got to open up Troubleshooter XE here, just so you can see how this is set up. So here it is. So what you've got to do here is, if you just go to wherever you've installed Troubleshooter, I've put it in the aimtrak folder, and if you hit tsconfig, this is what shows up here. So there's two tabs. This is going to be where your light guns are. These are my IDs here, and I'm going to go to the Games tab, and you'll find these already default here. You're just going to click the House of the Dead. You're going to hit Properties. This is what I've got set up for the Troubleshooter for the first game. For the second game, I've got player 1 and player 2. We've got hide and enable compatibility mode. And then House of the Dead 3, same sort of setup here. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and close that out. But that's all there is to it here. You just want to path the Troubleshooter XE, so the light gun will be red, and then your post exit is going to be closing that Troubleshooter. So I'm going to go ahead and launch game 2. And this is basically saying you've got a second monitor plugged in. I'm going to hit no to the first one and then yes to the second one, because that's the monitor that I need. I couldn't get around it for whatever reason, but it's not that bad for me to do that. So we're going to do the same sort of thing. We're going to go to the options here, and we are going to go down to, let's see. Oh yeah, there was nothing that I needed to do here. So, so what we're going to do is just close this out, and that basically the reason why there's nothing to do here is because Troubleshooter will essentially get the job done for us, because we've got you know, the left key and the right mouse key already set up here. So yeah, that's it here. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this, and we're going to go ahead and close this out. Then we're going to go to the third game here, and you're going to see that the application is set to run the Demule Shooter XE. This again is an auto hotkey, and all you'll do is change the path of the contents of that auto hotkey. You'll see exactly what I mean here in just a second. So your pre-post is going to be your actual launch of your game. So basically you'll just, you know, path this to your launch XE, and your post exit is going to be close Demule Shooter. So it's very similar to what you just saw with House of the Dead 2. So we're going to go ahead and open up House of the Dead 3 and show you the settings, and we'll be on our way. So there's the launch, and what it does is it basically just auto you know, starts this thing, and under the control settings there is my setup here, and you'll just, you know, map it to whatever you know, matches your setup. But that's it here. So there's the light gun, we've got the left and the right mouse, and nothing on the game pads. So that is it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and exit that, and you would hit play game. Since I you know, basically stalled the launch of the game because I wanted to show you the controller settings, that's why I didn't launch entirely there. But if you launch it via rocket launcher without, you know, stalling the auto hotkey script, then it will launch away. So I'm going to go ahead and close that out, and we will just show you the auto hotkeys real quick, and I'll kind of show you the paths of what I was discussing. So I'm going to go to modules, I'm going to go to PC. So this is going to be where all of your stuff is located. And we're going to go to game scripts. So for this one, we're going to go to the closed Demule Shooter. So that is here, and I'll provide the auto hotkey itself and the XE as well. And here, let's just open up maybe another one. Close Troubleshooter. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reverse that. So for what it's worth, you know, these auto hotkeys turn into the XE here, and when you're looking at this, so here's the pre-launch for the House of the Dead 3. You can see that all you've got to do is just change this path here to match yours, and then run the auto hotkey to XE application, and it will create that XE for you. So what I'll do is I'll include those in the FTP under the game scripts folder, and you will be on your way. So I hope that helps you guys, and we'll catch you next time.